everybody? It's WhatDaBuG. I am back. So, the reality show dropped. Cool. As I'm sitting here, I realize, wow, Gypsy just got an interview set up. The UK, she's coming for you. It's just wild to me that she still claims in all of these interviews that she never wanted any of this. She never wanted any of the fame or anything like that. But once again, lady, you signed the contracts. You literally had a whole HBO documentary come out before you were even close to getting out, as far as you knew. You had cameras rolling as soon as you left. Ryan tried to go into the jail with his cameras on. Luckily, his mic was still on, and they didn't think about that. Funny enough is that you sounded very ungrateful, whether it was the way that it was edited or not. First thing out of your mouth wasn't anything other than, the boots don't fit. Yeah, the boots don't fit. You're also getting a ride home, and you're also having a home to go to, and an address, and a legal document saying that you're connected to this person that you love so much, and that person is going to be able to give you all the things that you need, like rides to your parole officer. You get rides here, you get rides there. You gotta remember that they were going all over the place for all the different interviews and the different podcasts. She didn't just magically show up there. Most of the interviews, Ryan's there. If he's not actually interviewing with her, he was there. He was in the back. That's how she got there. If they take an airplane or they had to take a train, it doesn't matter. Ryan was still there with her. Then she goes home, and then someone else is doing all of that for her. And it's wild because I actually wonder if Ken does the same type of things for Gypsy that Ryan was doing and willing to. I don't feel bad for Ryan because he did choose a very strange situation. She was a mastermind and may have had more to do with it, but regardless, he married a convicted schmurder and she schmurdered her mom. That's just crazy. And then there's all of the other stuff, the weird pictures, the BDSM, all of that stuff. It's all out. I don't feel bad for him because he chose Gypsy Rose. I feel bad because you see that excitement and joy in his eyes. It's crazy because we know what is going to happen, but where we're at, only episode 1, we just know that it's a complete downfall. It's a whole twister. If you do watch reality TV shows, well, I like the cooking reality shows. I like some competition shows, and I have a dirty, guilty pleasure of liking the Little Women series. I don't know why. Whatever. Judge me all you want. It's interesting and kind of funny watching them fight. Anyway, so Life After Lockup is a show that's one of the reality shows that I do not watch. It is just kind of cringe. But basically what ends up happening is someone's in prison for a while and then they start dating or marry or get engaged to somebody. They have a relationship with someone that they've been writing letters to and that they've been calling and talking to nonstop, video chatting, because whether you know it or not, they actually do give people tablets so they can actually video chat during certain hours of the day. They've had this online, very strange, distant relationship. And that's literally what Gypsy's doing. She's signed up. It's called Gypsy Rose Life After Lockup. She's just doing the Gypsy Rose version of Life After Lockup. She's just more popular than the other people that have been on there as far as like fame. I mean, she's got 9.8 million followers. I would love for her to just tag my name one time. Just be like, yo, WhatDaBuG? Gypsy, tag me, baby. Gypsy, you signed up for reality TV. You didn't even give yourself not one night without recording. Your family had already been recording. You had the cameras in there before you left. I think the issue is just that every single interview you do, you say you didn't want any of this fame. But the reality show being there alone, apparently you said that the Kardashian situation was something that you were already kind of roped into before leaving jail. Sure. I also think that the Kardashians are smart. They're gonna ride any clout or any type of wave that they can get because, I mean, they're smart. They're smart. And that's what you do when you have an empire like that. You typically hang out and stick with that happening thing. And then you say the prison reform, that's why you got together, but who did it help? Does anybody know of anyone that was helped because of that meeting and that interview with the Kardashians, with Gypsy Rose? I don't know anybody. I didn't hear anything about anybody. I did find it strange that there was that video of her saying, hey, we're having the watch party at the Blanchards, and they're like, woohoo! And then that weird like swipe over to Ken. I'm thinking, what if the Ken situation isn't much better than Ryan's situation? I mean, it could be a little better. At least she runs towards Ken and seems to, from the little clips we've seen and the things online, I was getting that vibe from her that she just did not want Ryan touching her at all. At all. It's just so standoffish. Anyway, so Gypsy and her interviews are just so hypocritical. I wish that Gypsy would have just gotten out of prison and actually just been able to be strong enough to be like, okay, I am going to be an advocate for these survivors. I'm going to get all of this together. I mean, she had enough of a following and companies that would be willing to work with her that she could get so many things together. And then with all the different book deals and the TV deals and all the interviews and all of these different appearances, she could be easily giving money back. She could be giving money back to these people. And she just absolutely refuses to do so. I don't know. I really wish that she would have just come out the way that we thought. I was like, Gypsy, we were going for you. We really were. There's no other way to say it. I mean, we were gaslit. Hardcore. What do you all think? I would like to see what you guys think down in the comments. This conversation just gets wilder and wilder. If you really think about it, is how when she does say she doesn't want the fame and this and she doesn't want that, and she doesn't want people noticing her or anything, the very first thing she does as soon as she sees the camera is cracks that neck, breaks every vertebrae to make sure that she's got the largest amount of people that can see her, the biggest company out on the street. People in TMZ, those are her jams right now. So she's constantly looking out like, she's like, where's Tyler today? Did you see Tyler? I don't know if Tyler's a cameraman name, but Tyler seems to be a good name for a cameraman. So I don't know if she realizes that her and her family are quite literally suing somebody because of information that they had gathered, all of the other things that were needed for a documentary. Now, I have a problem with the way that everything's being handled. They should not be being sold. That's messed up. That person was supposed to help you get interviews and do a docu-series and do all of the things that you're doing now. They were going to help you. They were one of your stepping stones to get there. I realize now that you guys have just used and burned so many different creators and used different platforms. Some people have deleted their platforms. Some people have removed themselves from social media. And honestly, it's the wrong people that are leaving social media. Gypsy, I think that you should stop teasing us with your hiatuses and maybe just take one for a little while. I mean, your show's out and I'm sure you're recording another one. This is just too crazy. Let me know what you guys think. Give me a like, follow, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell wherever it may be. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Have a good day, or a good afternoon, or a good night. Wait, I don't know what you're doing.